Jory James doing this for you and my crew. You hear this, you listen to my heartbeat. You hear this, you might know where my life's been. You hear this, you might help me follow my dream. You hear this before you start fucking judging me. See, when I'm rapping pain. So what, I smoke a bit of Mary Jane, I'm trying to keep myself from going insane. I like to think of things that will happen when I'm 6 feet in the ground dead. I just can't stop these things from entering my head. And when I spend my time to conquer fears, I've never fled. But in my mind I could die where I lay in my bed with these white sheets covered in red. But when I was down, people never listened to the words I said. I was feeling more neglected than blind Fred. There was times where I'd stay away from home and only had bread. See, when my mum died, I had family to make sure I wasn't on the streets, but they couldn't keep me away. I used to go out with my dad and his mates and tell my grandparents I want to stay. When I was wearing Nike and didn't care what people say, but I had to go to school with judgmental people. And even though I told myself as a kid I'll always fly like an eagle, I kept getting put down like an old beagle. I was out of Catholic school and I've never met a kind so evil. Stupid religion is so fake. I used to be a strong believer until God changed my faith. I remember the night clear because God just spat in my face. I'm sitting in a Jeep with my baby brother sleeping on my shoulder, and I was always told to be strong because I'm older. And I remember after the phone call I tried to keep myself together, but I shouted like a boulder. The words on my ears just heard made me black out. I didn't have a chance to cry or shout. Then I wake my brother to tell him, and he doesn't understand what I'm talking about. He just punches me in the chest and I feel like I'm the one being laid to rest. I'm releasing some emotional shit, so please just find the time to listen to me spit. It's the only way I can get things off my chest without having an epileptic fit. People judged me for so long and I couldn't handle that heat. That's why when you hear this, you listen to my heartbeat. You hear this and you might know where my life's been. You hear this and you might help me follow my dream. You hear this before you start fucking judging me. I chose to hang with all the bad boys so I could see what I wanted to be. I just didn't fit in with kids my age. I was with one bloke, the next week he's in a prison cage. I had no idea what was going on. Boys ringing up, trying to get on. I'm looking around the room like who's gonna be the first to be gone. Guys come and go while they sit smoking a bong. It was those days that always felt long. Probably because they were high off their heads and I was a little sane being sober, staying up all night till the night was over. And I always got to see it come down. Some people couldn't even get off the ground. They'd been on it for so long they were becoming dirt brown. But I had respect for all the boys in the Livo Fairfield hood. They always kept an eye out for 4 young boys. Myself, my brother Josh and Jai. Today 3 out of 4 get high. I guess my brother's smart, but it's weed that created this art. I just had to keep my feelings and rhymes apart, because if I allowed tears to come out during the song and appear, then I would probably stuff up and just stop here. But I can't, because I'm feeling a hurt on the inside, replaying my life in a hell ride. But I have to keep my chin up and rep my hood with pride, because I have nothing here to hide. Because I used to love the days of roaming around Mount Pritchard, still living there because it's got me through life when it's hard. I used to sit with the boys playing blackjack, looks like I was playing the right card. If only I was rapping then, I could have had my chance to hustle hard, because at that time I was feeling pretty down. Even though me and the Ashcroft Stallions made it to the grand final, I still had a frown. I jumped in Dad's car, looking out the window, asking myself what it would be like to drown. Then my dad says, do you want to meet someone famous? I turned my head for him to continue to speak, telling me he met this rapper last week, telling me stuff like he has a marble floor. I was full keen like sure. Then I realized my dad doesn't know someone with marble floors. Then jumping out, closing the car doors, I see all the boys walking through shaking hands. Still I find out I'm in the same house as Cursor, just after filming Highest Man. I had so much respect for him because he gave me faith to rap, and that's why I'll always be a fan. But now you heard this, you heard my heartbeat. You heard this and now you might know where my life's been. You heard this and I'm a view closer to my dream. You heard this and you might stop fucking judging me.